Hello everyone, and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. Now before I get started on announcing anything, I would like to give this special shout out today for one of my followers, Maria. Her daughter-in-law reached out to me, Amanda, and asked if I would please give her a birthday shout out. So everyone, let's help make Maria's day a wonderful day. She has turned 70 years old. So again, let us all wish her a day that's filled with everything that's happy and kind today and always. So happy 70th birthday, Maria. Okay, so we are going to be doing a little bit of decorating here in the living room in the corner, because just a little, because everything has to come down. I'm putting color up on the wall, so I just need to keep things simple. I'm also going to be sharing many of my vintage artwork pieces that we're going to go on over to the gallery wall and have a little bit of fun there. So the popcorn trees have been out, the white popcorn trees, the pink popcorn trees, and they're sort of have been getting to my sinuses. But anyhow, that being said, let's begin, shall we? Okay, so I'll speak a little bit about the lamp and the mirror. The mirror can be found at my Amazon storefront. Again, that is under the title of all of my videos. You will see more. Click on more, the description box will come down, and when you scroll down, you'll see my Amazon storefront. Click into that, and there's an area where I have these mirrors. Now, sometimes they do go out of stock. No worries, they come back in. We just have to have a little bit of patience, and hopefully they're in right now. This buffet down here at the bottom was actually a Facebook Marketplace find. And then the lamp came from Horchow. And I will list that in the description box as well. I've had this lamp for many years. I really want to get another before they discontinue these. Because, they like to discontinue items and bring in new trends, but this bird lamp has been in at horchow.com for quite some time. We're going to ignore the books over to the left and the fact that the archway is painted a different color than the baseboard. I will rid of the white is what I will do. I do like white trim. It is nice, but it's just not for me. I want color on everything. So I will be painting that up along with the walls, and we're going to be having wonderful adventures through this all. The plate on the wall, I will paint over that, whatever the color of the wall is going to be. And again, we'll ignore those books for right now because I have items everywhere surrounding me, and that is why I cannot take you out any further. But today it will be a nice spring vignette, and it will have all of the wonderful French country and old world feel to it all. So I'm starting things off with this wreath that I put together. There's just a few different pieces on here. The actual boxwood wreath came from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was the bee and willow. And then the metal ribbon, well, I painted that with gold acrylic paint and then aged it with my glaze. The ribbon can be purchased from Hobby Lobby in the bridal area where those ribbons are, not the ribbons in the fabric department. They're just a metal color. Paint over it with an acrylic gold and then use an aging glaze. I purchased mine from Michael's to give it the aged look. And I like the reflection, of the ribbon coming from the mirror as well. And then I just added in different pieces of greenery and moss and a sweet little ribbon. And the green with the black and bronze mirror is just everything to me. We have this simple basket that was just recently purchased from Target. I like the color on this. It's very different. And the weave, this basket it has a vintage look and feel to it. I'm going to try to pull this into focus because I did purchase this from Merrifield Garden, but this is from Regency International, a metal bird wall plate, and there's the numbers. I will look again to see if I can find this piece. And if I do, I'll link it in my description box. And isn't this the sweetest ever? Of course, I love the blue. How it's raised, the embossing technique that was used on this metal. And the birds have just been outside again, and I'm just hearing them, with their laughter and their language, bouncing from branch to branch, and spring is here. I placed it inside the basket. As you can see, the dark, rich black with the bronze, having the green as the backdrop behind the blue plate. It's just giving layers of that rich color and texture. That's what it's all about, layering back, layer on top of layer. I have this sweet little vessel. It's a blue and like a grayish color, like a gray beige. And this is from Creative Co-op. So I will look for this as well and link it in my description. Because again, this piece was purchased from Merrifield Garden. So we have a wicker basket, we have wood going on here, metal, a crooked lampshade over to the left that will be fixed. But I placed the vessel up on some books and decided now I would like to add some plaster, heavy plaster. This piece was purchased from Home Goods. I did not purchase this piece this year though, but I know during this time of year they come out with quite a bit of the heavy plaster decor. And it just goes very well with the blue vase and the metal plate, because again, you have so many different rich textures going on here. And in this case, muted color, which adds the perfect balance to this vignette. Has a little top with the bird. So we have a sweet little bird theme going on here. So again, we have the wicker and the wood. Now I'm going to add another layer back behind the basket. And I have these very aged with goodness book holders, bookends. I can't get it out right. I'm telling you, these popcorn trees that are blooming out here everywhere just really are they're up in my face for sure. They need to calm down a little bit. Okay, so here are the two bookends. I did purchase these from a storefront in California, and I do know that they are not being offered anymore. So see, I placed them in the back. I added in just a simple book, and look how it brought depth, interest, different textures. It's all about the layering. Now I have this sweet little egg trinket box. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. I'm really into the blue and whites right now. Here is the inside. It's in excellent condition. Just a sweet little blue and white trinket egg. Wonderful for the spring season. And I placed it inside of a cloche. I could have added moss if I wanted to, but I decided no, it's nice just like this. And I placed one of these trays underneath the cloche. These are vintage trays. I believe some were found on Facebook Marketplace and some on eBay. I think that's how it went. Anyhow, here is the back. They were made in Holland. And they're just metal trays. So I decided, okay, here's one of my variegated boxwood stems. I will share with you the tag. As you can see, it came from Merrifield Garden Center, and it is from Regency. I'll try to get this into focus. Variegated boxwood, and there is the number. It is green and cream. Again, I will try to find them. If I can, I will link them. And I placed one inside of the basket, but then later on decided, you know what? I don't want that in there. I really just wanted to keep things a little bit more simple. And I have these sweet little flowers. They're by Silk Vision. Again, let me try to get this in focus. Here we go. Everything that you need to try to find them, and again, I will as well. But I just decided to place them inside of that sweet vessel up front and remove the greenery. And there we have it. Just nice and simple, the inside. I just didn't feel like covering anything with all the greenery right now. Maybe because I'm just so busy, right? So busy with all the painting and the changes going on in here. But I have the flower pot over to the left on the floor, the blue and white. And now to share, excuse me, some of my vintage artwork that will be going up on the mood wall and the other walls inside of this living room. So many rich textures on these pieces. Now, I hope all of you are hanging in there with me through this whole process, because I'm telling you, this is about to be a stunner here. I am so excited. And again, make sure to share some birthday celebration with Maria today. Happy 70th.